Hello everybody, this is Tim W. Leathertachi 1996, and I just gotta say, I just saw the second Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer that dropped yesterday, and holy shit! Oh my god, I gotta tell you, that trailer was awesome! I mean, seriously, I can't show it here on this video because I don't want to get copyright striked, but seriously, they took Godzilla, Mothra, Rodan, King Ghidorah, they took those four monsters so seriously that just from this new trailer, I'll put it in the link down below there. Well, if I can. But actually, I probably won't have to. It's on like recommends all over YouTube like no tomorrow. But this movie just seems like it establishes who's good and who's bad in this movie. Like, you have Godzilla and Mothra, obviously, those two are the good guys. And then you have King Ghidorah, who is obviously the bad guy. The way they presented him with the spikes slowly coming out of his tail, which was awesome. Then there's a couple other shots of some monster coming out of the ground at one point. That could be Mothra, but all it is legs right now, so I don't know which monster that is. I hope it's Kumonga. I hope it's Kumonga, the giant spider who was from Son of Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters, and Godzilla's Revenge, and Godzilla Final Wars. Oh, and also made an appearance in Godzilla vs. Gigan, I believe. But seriously, that just looked weird. Mothra looked amazing now that they've shown a little bit more of her. And then they showed her in the air with her, bug legs coming out as she's attacking somebody. Rodan, on the other hand, Rodan has, I used to like Rodan a bunch because, like, the fact that he's a pteranodon, and I really love dinosaur-type monsters, but Rodan now, oh my god, that he's clearly one of the bad guys. He has to be. Like, you have Godzilla and Mothra, they're the good guys, and then you have King Ghidorah, who is the bad guy. Rodan just seems like he will fight all three of them if he has to, because the way they presented him, even though he's just coming out of the volcano and flying over that little town in Mexico, even though it's that, just the way the atmosphere is shown and the way he comes out of the volcano clearly shows that he's one of the bad guys. Like, he'll take on King Ghidorah, Godzilla, and Mothra. He'll take on, like I said a few seconds ago, he'll take on all three of them if he has to. And I love the fact that they have Ken Watanabe back playing as Dr. Serizawa, which is amazing. And they gave Godzilla such a personality in this movie. Just from the trailer, they made him like he has like all determination, like in 2014. And I just saw oh my god, the amount of monster footage that they've shown in this movie is crazy. And also, they kept King Ghidorah's trademark, which is shooting the lightning or gravity beams out of his mouth, which was one little quick, like not even probably only half a second shot, but oh my, that was awesome. But the way the trailer starts, it was from that teaser trailer where that girl was saying, I'm trying to reach, and we already know that from another trailer or Monarch, teaser, whatever. She says, I'm trying to reach Monarch, but in this new trailer, she says, I'm trying to reach. Like, we already know what you're trying to do. But that was still it was still an interesting little, like, setup. And then, personally, she's already, like, my favorite character in the movie. I think it's Millie Bobby Brown's character, I believe it is. And then you have, I don't know. And in Rodan, the way they had him do like this crazy aerial acrobatic where these planes are shooting at him, and he does this little spin to try to knock some planes out of the air. That was a cool shot. Mothra just looks badass. I mean, she's not like the typical butterfly with her legs, sticking out. anymore. Not like that. This time, Mothra, all of her legs are, they kind of look a little praying mantis-ish, which is an interesting design choice. I mean, Mothra has always been a butterfly, but this new Mothra just looks like, oh my god. Like, this is so its own unique design, which is amazing. But it's different seeing it now from the design of King Ghidorah. It's different seeing him from the SH Monster Arts reveal to seeing him in the trailer. But Rodan, I'm very surprised that Rodan, they haven't really like showed his face all that much. Like, they revealed his design during the SH Monster Arts reveal last week, but they haven't really shown his face yet, which I'm very in the trailers, which I'm very surprised of, actually. I'm very surprised that they really like have not shown his face all that much yet. Like, they've shown just the big silhouette of him and then his feet and then him from behind. You know, that's all they've shown. They never actually showed his face yet. And I love the actress, what's her name? Sally Hawkins, who played in Paddington. She was hilarious in that movie. And then you have Godzilla 2014 as Dr. Heather Graham. And it's cool that she's back, that they got her back, playing the same character. So, but honestly, I love, like, her best line. I'm sorry for stuttering so much. I'm just so mind blown right now by this trailer. It's like, I've grown up a fan of Godzilla. I've seen, like, every Godzilla movie. Well, almost. I haven't seen City on the Edge of Battle and Planet Eater. I haven't seen those yet, but oh my god, that just this 2.5 minutes alone was like the best 2.5 minutes I've had of my day so far. Sorry, but the final shot of this movie with Godzilla running, I mean, he is. I mean, I don't know if they probably just sped up the footage. They probably sped the scene up, you know, for Godzilla charging towards King Ghidorah. And I'm sorry, I know a lot of fans out there have said they didn't want Ghidorah doing this, but the way he was climbing above the buildings, he was Smaug style running towards Godzilla. I mean, seriously, he was and the way that looked, it looks like Rodan and Mothra are gonna die. I mean, and honestly, Mothra probably will die because she dies in like every single movie she's in. Except, well, okay, Mothra's 2 and 3, no, she doesn't die. But, and then in Godzilla and Mothra, The Battle for Earth, no, she didn't die in that movie. But with the exception of a few movies, Mothra dies in like every single movie she's in. So, if Mothra lives in this movie, if this becomes one of the movies where she actually lives, I'm gonna be shocked, actually. But it seems like Rodan and Mothra probably will die because there's a couple shots in this new trailer of just Godzilla and King Ghidorah of them fighting, or about to. So it's like, so that's probably what the final fight's gonna be, which is gonna be amazing because every fight between Godzilla and King Ghidorah, I mean, in the 1960s and 64 and 65 when they had Mothra and Rodan helping him out, like, okay, that's cool. But in 1991 with Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, that fight was awesome. That was one of the best Godzilla monster fights ever, where it's just those two. So it seems like Michael Dougherty paid huge respect to the original franchise, 28 film franchise from Japan. He really took the monster serious, stuck with the designs, and in all honesty, I love King Ghidorah's new look because it didn't make King Ghidorah look so I mean, not so enough to stand like a person. I mean, in like the suit was, but this big CG Ghidorah, it actually looks like more dragon-like. Like, it doesn't look so like, oh, we gotta make this make sure the guy inside the suit walks right. Sorry. this new Ghidorah looks so dragon-like. Like I said in a comment on the SH Monster Arts reveal, I said that he looks like a dragon like you'd see in a movie, about medieval times or whatever, which is amazing, which is awesome. But overall, the new Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer, and I love how I think it was D-Man 1954. I think it was you that said it. That said this, that the temple with all of the lava in it that they showed in the SDCC trailer was Godzilla's lair. It obviously is now. They full out explained that because they showed a person, hopefully Serizawa, walking up to Godzilla while he's laying down on something, and Godzilla's looking at him. Like, I bet you that's Serizawa because in 2014, Serizawa had this huge thing with Godzilla. I'm sorry, wrong term wording, but he always wanted to see Godzilla. Every time Godzilla showed up, Serizawa was there watching him and everything, so just watching everything go down. So I hope that is Serizawa that walks up to him in this new movie. And all the people seem like they do just as good as the monsters. And personally, with me, the people I'm already rooting for in this movie, Serizawa, Dr. Graham, and Millie Bobby Brown's character. And also, oh my god, Kyle Chandler. I do like Kyle Chandler also, because I love his role from Super 8. And he's an interesting casting choice, but overall I'm rooting for those are the four people I'm rooting for. And when it comes to the monsters, I'm sorry, but the way everything's presented, I'm honestly rooting for Godzilla and Mothra in this movie because quite literally Rodan, like it's been announced, Rodan's basically a flying A-bomb, and he is. So I can't really. The way he's presented, he looks so evil. He looks like something coming out of hell. So I can't really. I honestly can't root for him. King Ghidorah, he's got to die. I'm sorry, King Ghidorah. If he lives by the end of this movie, I'm gonna be shocked if they make him live by the time this movie ends. So, those are just my thoughts, and those are honest. Oh, and I love, one last thing, I love the humor that there's two good lines they have in the trailer. I love how there's a couple of shots at, like, this big board meeting, probably in Washington, D.C. I bet you it's in Washington, D.C. Where this lady's like, oh, so you want to make Godzilla our pet? And Serizawa was like, no, we'll be his. Which, clearly, I guess the way they're doing it, like they did with Kong Skull Island, is that Godzilla's a god. I mean, he has the word God in his name. And that's how they're really treating Godzilla in this movie. They're treating him like he's nature incarnate. Like they kept on saying in 2014, that Godzilla is nature's way of restoring balance to the issue that was happening in that movie. And that in Kong Skull Island, Kong is he's the king, the god of Skull Island, So I guess with Godzilla, they're really making him out to be this godlike being, which actually makes sense. Hence the name. But overall, I can't wait to see this movie opening day. Like, I will make absolutely sure that I go see that movie opening day. Seriously. Like, I will drag whoever has the day off to go see it. Like, literally, I will drag whoever has the day off to go and see this movie. So, overall, Godzilla King of the Monsters Trailer 2 made me so hyped to go see this movie. I really can't wait to go see it because every Godzilla fan, I mean the Netflix trilogy, I've seen Monster Planet, and it's like, oh, okay, it's like, that was actually a good movie. I haven't seen City on the Edge of Battle or Planet Eater yet, and even that version of Ghidorah is kind of, I guess, a little too overpowered. I mean, his design is like 3 golden Chinese dragons flying around, but this new Ghidorah blows this one out of the water, seriously. The new nature-looking based Monarch Monsterverse Ghidorah blows Planet Eater out of the sky. I mean, seriously. I absolutely love this movie. I already love this movie like crazy. On Rotten Tomatoes, I hope it gets at least an 80 between the 2014 I think got like a 74 or 75 or whatever. I know it was in the 70s, but this new movie, I so hope it gets at least like an 80 something or above. 80 or above, So hope that happens. And with the amount of monster action that they've showed just in the trailer, oh man, Lord only knows how much is going to be in the movie. Half the movie, I bet you, is going to be monsters, which is something all of us fans want. So these are just my thoughts and my hopes, for Godzilla King of the Monsters when it comes out next summer in May. So this is Tim W. Leathertachi, 1996, and I'm going to say, peace out, everybody!